Have you ever heard the saying, a blessing in disguise? Today, I want to share a story that perfectly captures this idea. It's a tale about an old farmer named Adam and his son, Daniel, who lived peacefully on their small farm with their only horse, Max. One day, a wealthy merchant passed by and saw Max. He was so impressed by the horse's strength and beauty that he offered Adam a bag full of gold for him. The villagers all urged Adam to accept the incredible offer, but Adam simply shook his head and said, "Thank you, but he is not just a horse to us. He's family." The villagers scoffed, calling him a fool for turning down a fortune. A few weeks later, Adam went to the stable and found it empty. Max was gone. The news spread like wildfire, and the villagers came to offer their sympathies. But many couldn't resist a little "I told you so." They said, "See, Adam, if you had sold him, you'd be rich. Now you have nothing." But Adam remained calm. He simply looked at them and said, "Who knows if this is a bad thing or a good thing? We shall see." Mont passait. Then one morning, Daniel spotted a cloud of dust on the horizon. As it got closer, they saw it was Max, and he wasn't alone. He was leading a magnificent herd of wild horses back to their farm. The villagers who had once mocked Adam now rushed over to congratulate him. "Adam, you are so lucky. You lost one horse and got a dozen in return." But again, Adam's response was measured. He smiled gently and said, "Perhaps. But who can say if this is good or bad fortune?" Daniel, being a young and energetic man, was thrilled. He decided to train the wild horses, starting with a powerful black stallion. The horse was untamed and difficult. One afternoon, while trying to mount it, the stallion bucked violently, throwing Daniel to the ground. There was a sickening crack. Daniel had broken his leg. The village doctor said the break was severe and that he would likely walk with a limp for the rest of his life. The villagers again came to the farm, this time with pity in their eyes. "Oh, Adam," they lamented, "what terrible luck. These horses brought you nothing but sorrow. Your only son is now crippled." Adam, tending to his son, simply replied, "Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Only time will tell." Not long after, the sounds of war drums echoed through the valley. Soldiers marched into the village, conscripting every able-bodied young man to fight in a brutal war far away. Every family wept as their sons were taken. But when the soldiers came to Adam's farm and saw Daniel's broken leg, they passed him by. He was spared from the war. As the villagers watched their sons march away, they finally understood. They went to Adam, their heads bowed in respect. "You were right all along," one of them said. "Losing your horse, getting the new herd, your son's accident. It all led to him being saved. Your wisdom is profound." Adam looked out at the peaceful sunset, casting a golden glow over his farm. He put a comforting hand on Daniel's shoulder and said, "Life is a cycle of ups and downs. What seems like a disaster might be a blessing, and what looks like a gift might be a trial. The best we can do is accept what comes with a peaceful heart, and not be too quick to judge." This story is a powerful reminder that we don't always see the bigger picture. Sometimes, the worst thing that happens to us can turn out to be the very thing that saves us. So next time you face a challenge, remember Adam and his horse. It might just be a blessing in disguise. Thanks for watching. And if this story resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.